Hey, welcome back to the Kitchen Method. This is Jason. We're making carne asada today with marinated skirt steak. We're getting ready to make the marinade here using this Badia Fajita Seasoning blend, which is excellent, by the way, and makes an excellent marinade. So we're going to get started by using about 2 tablespoons of that seasoning blend, about a tablespoon of vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, maybe 3 tablespoons, and 2 tablespoons of water. This is going to get very thick. As soon as all that spice hydrates, this will get very thick. You may have to add more water. So we're going to blend that up, set that off the side, and we're going to slice this lime up. We're going to put 3 slices of lime in the bag with the marinade and the skirt steak. So I almost guarantee I had to add a little bit more water to that marinade. But if you do have to add water, don't add it more than a tablespoon at a time because you don't want it watery and soupy. All right, skirt steak's on the board. We're going to pull that fat off, and we're looking for that thin. You can see it there. It's a thin, clear membrane. You want to get rid of that too. There's the second one. We're doing the same thing. There's a little bit of fat on the back side of these. I'm going to leave that because I'm going to put these fat side down in the pan. All right, here we go. In the bag, going to add the marinade. Getting ready to add those slices of lime. I think I did add more water to this. We're going to let this marinate for about 4 hours. I wouldn't let it go. For this marinade, I wouldn't let it go any more than 6 hours. Definitely not overnight, especially not for skirt steak. But there you go. I'll be moving those lime pieces around as we go. All right, 5 hours later, I'm going to get these skirt steaks out of here. Quickest way to get that marinade off of there is to add a cup of water to the bag. Just shake it up real good. It just rinses all that marinade off the steaks. You don't want all that marinade in the pan. And then we're gonna pat these dry, a couple paper towels to get all the excess liquid and marinate off these skirt steaks. You can see just in 4 hours, you can see how well those steaks took in that marinade. That vinegar adds a lot of acid to it, so it's definitely a quick acting type marinade. So there goes the second one. All right, a little salt and pepper. You can be generous with the salt. It'll help make the crust, help the sear. So a little pepper on both steaks. We'll get ready to throw those in the pan. All right, pan's hot. Going to add a little oil. You're going to see it smoke. That pan is hot. Let's get those steaks in there and get them searing. We're going to do about 4 minutes per side. There you can see fat side down. And we're going to do about 4 minutes per side to get a nice medium rare. I guess about 6 minutes per side, probably medium. All right, there's 4 minutes. I'll flip these over. Beautiful color, nice crust, nice sear. Very nice. We're going to baste these. You can see how much fat. So that fat did completely dissolve in the pan, like I was saying earlier. So we're going to take a spoon and baste these steaks with that fat, that nice marinated fat. Baste them very well. Then we're going to let them go for another 4 minutes on this opposite side. Like I said, they'll be a nice medium rare. All right. That's 4 minutes on both sides. Get one last basting in before we pull them off the stove. Here we go. Back on the board, aluminum foil. We're going to wrap these up nice and tight. Trap all that steam, any liquid, any heat. Keep all that trapped in there while these steaks rest for about 10 minutes while we get everything else done. So there we go. Form a nice seam. And we'll set these off to the side. Let them rest. There you go. All right, an onion. Nice medium dice. We're going to make the topping. This is going to be the toppings for the taco. It's going to be yellow onion, green onion, and cilantro. There we go, finishing up that onion. Get that in the bowl. Get ready to grab that green onion. All right, green onion. Same thing. Just finely slice. Add that to the bowl, mix it up a little bit. Grab that cilantro. Just a small amount of cilantro. I mean, if you like more, add more. All right, we're going to run the knife through this once in each direction because I want these to be nice, big, rough chop type pieces. I want you to still see it. It's a cilantro leaf. So there we go. There's one. One pass through in the opposite direction. And we'll add this to the bowl. This is a classic topping for steak tacos. I know a lot of people don't like green onion, or raw onion, I mean, but I do. So there we go. Cover on it, set it off the side. All right, quick guacamole. Avocado, lemon, salsa verde. Easiest guacamole you ever seen in your life. Maybe it's not classic guacamole, but it's close enough, and it's pretty good. That's what I always do when I'm cheating, when I don't feel like making real guacamole. So we're going to add that to a bowl and put a lid on it. Keep the air out of it. That lemon will keep it from turning brown. So there we go. All right. Back to the star of the show. Skirt steak's getting ready to come out of the foil. We're going to capture all that liquid in a bowl that we'll put the meat in later after we've sliced it up. We're actually going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. There we go. I make one with the grain cut on the skirt steak, and then I make thinner slices for steak. And then the same thing we did with the cilantro. We're going to run in each direction one time to make nice bite-sized pieces, and there you go. We're going to add those to the bowl. There's that liquid we captured. All right. Back on the stove. Got a corn tortilla down. I'm going to make 3 tacos. I got one done already off to the side there. We're going to set them off on paper towels. Let's get any excess oil off of them before we make the taco. So there's the second one going to come off. We're going to get number 3 up there and get it out of here. There you go. All right. Get that off the heat. Back over on the board. Corn tortilla. Some of that nice steak. I'm going to show you an alternate version in a separate video of how to prepare this. Adds an extra step at the end. All right, there we go. There's our guacamole. Now we're going to add our onion. Top it off with a little queso fresca cheese. And there you go. Carne asada, skirt steak tacos in a stainless steel pan. Enjoy.